But in the watch of the 3rd day of the feast, as it was beginning to be light on the 4th day of the feast, the 2 Marys went to the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of Yahuwah descended from the Shemayim, and came and rolled the stone from the door of the sepulchre. Shalom, Shalom, Mashpaka, Watchman Yirmiyahu, Qadashayam of Yasharal, and today is the 4th day of unleavened bread, and so it is a day for us to work, and I'm on my way to work. But it's also a memorial of a very important Moedim, and I just want to share some of that with you guys briefly. I was just with my beautiful Asha, hi baby. I love you so much. And I was sharing with her from the scriptures, Mitiyahu, chapter 28. I'm going to try to do some summarization of it, but I want you to go read it for yourself, because Yahusha is risen. Hallelujah. And without proper understanding of his Moedim and calendar, these verses can be very confusing to people. You know, it talks about how the 2 Marys went to the tomb, but it says how it was this part of that one Sabbath before this part of this other Sabbath, and it's like people can become very confused by it. So my understanding is that we have the word Shabbaton here, which is not just 7th day type of Shabbat, but it is a Shabbaton like as in a feast days. So if you have this understanding when you read this chapter, it may make much more sense to you that it was in the 4th watch of the 3rd day of unleavened bread, before the sun came up on the 4th day of unleavened bread. And also it says how the angel of Yahuwah came with an earthquake appearance like lightning. It gives a descriptive language here that resembles Yah's return in Chaz Galuth Chazun Revelation, which I find to be beautiful, amazing. I love that kind of thing. So the angel of Yahuwah is explaining to them that he is risen, that he is no longer there. Come look into the tomb where he was placed. Go tell the disciples where they're going to meet him. Hi, beautiful. I love you, honey. And it says also that when they saw him, they fell down at his feet and they worshipped him. Yahusha receive worship. The Lamb is worthy to receive worship and praise because he is Yahuwah. This is a very important thing to understand. But see, a beautiful chapter, Matthew 28, describing how it was the watch of the 3rd of unleavened bread, not quite yet the 4th day, because he was in the tomb for 3 nights and 3 days. So the nights are Pesach 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16. And the days 15, 16, 17. Okay? So by the night of the 17th, which is the modern pagan day, Saturn's day, he was risen. such that by the time you get to what would be the fourth day, which today is the memorial of the fourth day, he was already gone. Hallelujah. Right? So the 3 nights kind of began before the 3 days. So it was night 1, day 1, night 2, day 2, night 3, day 3. Talk about this in Resurrection Week. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Hallelujah. Yahusha is risen. Today would be a memorial of that it was last night that he rose. That the Marys came to the tomb in the watch, the nighttime, before the sun came up. Today, they went last night, and he was gone. Hallelujah. And they worshipped him because he is worthy. He rules and reigns in all power and esteem on his throne in the Shemayim, the mighty right hand, right? Coming into his own creation to do works, to fulfill all that is required of Torah, to gather back into his fold the lost sheep of Yashar'Al, the lost tribes, right? To establish the order of Malach Sadak. He is the first fruits. He is the King of righteousness, making for himself a nation of kings and priests forever after his order, King of righteousness, our great high priest. Kings and priests forever after the order of Malach Sadak, the 144,000. Hallelujah. Just wanted to get that out. All right. We work today. Okay? We work throughout the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That only the very first day and the very last day are no servile work. Baruk Yahuah. So today's the 4th day. We have the 5th day, the 6th day, and then on the 8th day, which falls on the pagan day Wednesday, which is the 7th day, the Shabbat, there's already no servile work. There's already a Qadash assembly. You know, we've been roasting meat unto Yahuwah all throughout the feast every day, and sounding the alarm, blowing the shupar. May Abba Yahuwah Baruk you, keep you in Yahusha's name. Shalom Mashpaka, and I love you, beautiful. Mwah. By the power and will of Yahuwah, Yahusha, the Messiah, the one who we love him because he first loved us, right? Because while we were yet enemies at enmity with the Most High, he humbled himself, he took on flesh, he took on the role of a servant, he lived a perfect, righteous, or Qadash life, he willingly laid his life down, no one took it from him, he bore our iniquities on his body, he was impaled on a tree. He was in the tomb 3 days and he rose again in power, in sovereignty, in majesty, in all esteem. All esteem Yahusha. Yahusha comes in the name of the Father Yahuwah. Baruk is he who comes in the name of the Most High. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You'll also find the email in the description of all YouTube videos. So send us a message, a praise report, a prayer request. Much love.